It's our first day out with the camper trailer on our way to Dryandra Woodland. We're going to stay at the campsite out there and tomorrow night go out to Gnaala Mia to have a look at the animals, see what the sanctuary's like. This is the eastern entrance to Dryandra Woodland, or the main part of it. The village area is up that track there, and behind me is the wandering to Narrogin Road, a little way down there. We've come down from the campground this morning to have a look and see what's around the place. This is the old mill dam here, and we're going to have a look at Gnaala Village, and then we'll do a bit of exploring, see what we can find. Looks like the area by the dam is due for a bit of an overhaul. That's what it looks like. It's been here for the last 30 years. I don't think too many people are using these barbecues. Used to be, I assume, an old timber mill out here. I haven't looked at the history of it yet. That's called the Old Mill Dam. The only kind of mill you're going to have out in this area is a timber mill. Unfortunately no swimming, but it should be a good place to attract birds. Little hut over there, we're going to find out what that is. Looks like the old hut was nothing more than an old pumping station of some sort, possibly still in use. You would think that this area would have made a particularly good campsite. Unfortunately, the new campsite is located in what is a very scrubby and fairly unattractive area. This is Dryandra Village, assuming it's what's left over from the timber mill. It's a Lions project. All the Lions clubs in WA got involved in establishing this place, and the buildings are apparently available for rent for groups and for individuals. Just have a little wander around and have a look at one of these houses here. Unfortunately can't go inside, but just have a quick look around. See a little bit inside there, not much. Imagine this is a rather nice little place to sit. Look out at the bush. As long as there's a bit of a breeze, like this morning. Rather novel old barbecues here. Not in use anymore by the looks of it. Probably built some time ago. Don't see much like that around these days. See, we've even got a little plaque on here. As you drive around the Dryandra woodland, you find a number of different parking stations, and usually there's some feature attached to each one. In this case there's a granite rock. We're just going to go up and have a look. There are other areas, lookouts. There's an arboretum and quite a number of walks. So wherever you see one of these information shelters, usually worthwhile to stop off, hop out of the car and go over and have a look and see what's in the area. These interesting information boards can be found at the various stops around Dryandra. They'll let you know what drive you're on and what stop number it is. Provide you with information about the animals and the location.
Yeah, so it's $18 change. Thank you. Thank you very much.
The sale, please do all proceeds come back to Barnamire and support the work that we're doing here.
Okay, this one is a brush-tailed possum. Up here we have a tawny frogmouth. This is a chuditch or a western quoll, and the chuditch are our largest carnivorous marsupial that we have in WA.
Path here. It's a really good idea if we all try to stick together. And as Christine explained, sometimes the animals dig on the path. They don't care it's a path, they're just digging for stuff. So please be careful.
So they're all whirlies?
These are all woolies. Yep. Yeah, hopefully there'll be others.
Oh!
Bilbies are a bandicoot. So bilby, another name for them is dalgite. Another name for them is the greater western bandicoot. And like all of the bandicoot family, they have a backward facing pouch, whereas all the kangaroo family have a forward facing pouch. Dug into the ground on the inside to stop animals digging out, and dug into the ground on the outside to stop animals digging in. And it's curved outwards to stop cats coming in. And it has a hot wire. Possums still get in. So they're a bit like Houdini. Or burrowing beton that just went through then. Yeah, so, and this is another woylie. So we've actually got 4 woylies. And we've got a little booty at the back of the little hut. And pours a nice mulch in there. When it rains, there's more water, stays there instead of running away. So it's like a symbiotic relationship that the trees have with some of the animals. Yeah.
One of the easternmost areas of Dryandra is Loll Grey. There's an old soak here, an old well, and just to my left is a bit of an old fire tree with a lookout on top, not meant for climbing anymore, very ancient one. Picnic area here, and again a number of walk trails through the area. This kind of weather, I do wish that this was a sheltered table. This is not exactly one of the tallest fire trees you're ever going to find. Pales into insignificance compared to the ones down at Pemberton. But I suppose we are up on a hill, so that adds a bit of height to it. Well, despite the rotten weather, we're getting out and about and doing what we can, having a little bit of an explorer of the Dryandra area, seeing what wildflowers we can find. Dryandra was originally developed as a place for the production of mallet trees. They're particularly rich in tannin, and tannin is something used in tanning leather. So the mallet was harvested here, and a lot of mallet was actually planted here as well. It's one of the reasons the area didn't get turned into farmland. Most of the area surrounding here now is broadacre farming. Okay, we'll have a little look at the flowers that are still blooming here. As you can see from the video today, there's still rain, even though we are now halfway through October. So the wildflowers are still blooming here. Finding a number of different things, dampieras, Herbertias. That's something that's seen better days. Dryandra Woodland isn't just one block or one continuous area of park. There are a number of scattered blocks around the place, and we're now at another area, although it's called Dryandra. This is Congelin picnic area, separated some way from where we are, and takes you up to a bit of a lookout, overlooking farmland. Presumably there's some historic reason for this being here. I'm going to read the signboard and find out. So the story behind Congelin Hill is the fact that it's one of the few high points in the area, and in 1933 it was set up as a forestry station with fire lookouts. where forestry workers would come during the summer and spend time out here spotting for fires. Not sure whether these old bins here have got anything to do with the original station. There's no information on them that I can see. Now we've moved on to Congelin Dam. A little south of here is the campsite, which we'll go and have a look at next. Unfortunately, most of the campsites aren't near something as interesting as a dam. A little picnic area here, really nothing else, just some tables. Being sort of stuck at Dryandra has been good in one sense. It's given us the time to explore the area pretty well. Dryandra isn't a single area park like a lot of the places you'll visit. This is a lot of scattered blocks. We've had the chance to get out and look at a number of different blocks to see some of the attractions here, the picnic areas at Lolgrey and Congelin Hill. I think it's Congelin Hill, if my memory serves me correctly. You've got Dryandra Village, which is available for hire. You can hire the little buildings there. I believe they are 2 people, 4 people, and then bigger groups. Not sure what the accommodation prices for Dryandra Village are. I'm sure you can Google that and find out if you're interested in staying there. So obviously it's a good place to base yourself if you don't want to drag out the tent or the camper trailer or the caravan. You can just drive up and stay in the houses and be a lot more comfortable and just tour the area. If you're going further out to explore other places, there's Fox's Lair down at Narrogin, which is just over 30 kilometres away. There's Tatanning, which is up near Pingelly. These are all different reserves. And north of here there's Boygan Rock, where you can actually camp. So it's a great place to base yourself in the area and have a good look around.